guys, I'm Danny, aka Yogi Guy. Thank you for joining me for today's practice. I've created a sequence that includes a lot of inversions, so prepare to have your head lower than your heart. I chose this because this is really good for revitalizing and energizing the body and the mind, which I think is necessary right now for so many of us. We're all falling into a little bit of a slump, so this might get you going. There's nothing too crazy, but I have included a crow pose for anybody who'd like to give that a try. Otherwise, go ahead and enjoy the sequence. Take it nice and slow. Only go as far as your body's willing or capable of going, and just enjoy it. Let's begin in child's pose, with your hands out in front of you, reaching out nice and long. Your hips on your heels. Let your forehead come down towards the mat. And just take a couple of moments here. Focusing on your breath. Feeling your belly press into your thighs as you inhale. Releasing any tension that you might be holding on to as you exhale. Perhaps set an intention for your practice today, something you feel you need, and then gently remind yourself as you move of your intention. Breathing in, rolling forward to all fours. Bring the hands back so your wrists are under your shoulders, knees are hip distance apart, under the hips. Inhale, looking up, drop the belly. Exhale, round the back, looking between the thighs. Inhale, looking up, really arch the back. Exhale as you push between the shoulder blades, chin to chest. Inhaling, looking up. Exhale and round the back, looking towards the belly. Inhale and come to neutral spine. Bringing the chest down towards the mat, onto your forearms. Step both legs back, coming into a forearm plank. Draw the belly in towards the spine. Activate the legs, the glutes, push between the shoulder blades. Feel nice and strong in this pose. And then begin to push the hips up towards the ceiling, coming into dolphin pose, walking the feet forward just a little bit. Breathe when you get here. Don't sink into the shoulders. Pushing the hips up just a little bit more as you push away from the mat. Walk the feet back, coming into plank pose again. Inhale, drop the hips to the right side, reach up with the left hand. Don't let the hips drop. Exhale, coming back to center. Coming over to the left side, reaching up with the right hand. Exhaling as you bring the right hand down, coming back to center. Walking the feet in, pushing the hips up for dolphin pose. Maybe walking the legs out, one at a time. Lengthening the spine. Breathing in, pushing yourself up and down to downward facing dog. Really push those hips up. Begin to walk the hands back towards the feet, coming into a forward fold at the back of the mat. Bend the knees if you need to. Let the forehead drop, neck hang loose. And then with your exhale, walking forward into downward facing dog, pushing the hips up. You can bend your knees if you need to. And then begin to walk the feet forward with your exhale, coming into forward fold at the front of the mat this time. Bending the knees, dropping the head, let the neck hang loose. Straightening out into the right leg, bending the left, and then bring your right hand over to the left leg, reaching up towards the ceiling with the right hand, with your left hand. And you can take a bind if you like, bringing the left hand around the back towards the right thigh, rolling the left shoulder open. Release and bring the left hand down. Gently swap sides, bending into the right leg, straightening out the left. Letting your left hand grab a hold of your right leg. Inhale and reach up with the right hand. And you can take a bind here if you like. Bring in your right hand towards your left thigh. Opening up the right shoulder. And breathing. Gently release, bringing the right hand down into your forward fold. Inhale, bring the hands out towards the side, reaching up nice and tall. As you exhale, hands come down to the heart center. Inhale, reaching up, looking up at your thumbs, gently folding back if you wish. Coming forward as you exhale, reaching hands down to the mat. Bend the knees. Inhale, coming up halfway with a flat back. Exhale, walk the fingers down. Step your left foot back, turning to the center with your legs wide, your feet facing forward. And you can maybe shake the head, yes and no. You can roll shoulders back and down. You can step your feet to the back edge of the mat. Give you a bit of space. Walk the hands forward. Bringing weight down towards the floor as you bend into the elbows. Pushing up. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale as you come up. One more time, coming forward. Bringing the chest down. And then pushing back up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as you walk the hands back between the legs, reaching behind you. Let the head hang loose. Coming forward with the inhale, begin to walk hands over to the right side of the body. Exhaling, bringing left hand onto right leg, gently twisting. Release, and as you exhale, walking through the center to the left side, right hand onto the left leg this time. And breathe. Coming forward, turning to face the front of the mat, coming into a lunge on that right side. Step the right foot back, coming into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here, roll forward into plank, drop your knees to the ground, untuck the toes, chest and hips come down to the mat. Inhale and push up for upward facing dog. Rolling over tops of the feet as you exhale into downward dog. And then walk the feet forward to the hands, coming into forward fold. Inhale, reaching up, coming back to standing. Exhale with the hands at the heart center. Inhale, reaching up, looking up at your hands. Exhale as you forward fold, reaching towards the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, pushing through with the chest. Exhale, walking hands down. Step the left foot back, turning to the center for wide-legged fold. Stepping to the back edge of the mat. Letting the head hang loose. Just breathing. You can bring hands out onto either leg. So you're holding onto your legs. Bring the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers, extending the arms behind you, and then dipping forward, bringing the hands up and over. Really reach them out nice and long over the head. Exhale and release. Walk the hands over to the left leg this time, coming into a lunge. Step the left leg back as you exhale, coming into downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Coming forward into plank, dropping the knees, untucking the toes, lowering down all the way to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale as you roll over tops of the feet into downward dog. Lengthen out the spine. As you exhale, walking the feet forward to meet the hands at the front of the mat. Forward fold, bending into the knees. Inhale, bring the hands out wide, reach up nice and tall. Exhale as the hands come down through the heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale as you dive down for the feet. Inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, stepping the right leg back, coming into wide-legged forward fold. Tippy toe the feet back a little bit. Bring your heels together, squatting down, opening up the left side, turning towards the right leg, opening up the right. Just a little bit of movement. Coming back to center in your Malasana squat. Take a moment, just find your bearings, raising the hips up. Inhale and drop them back down. Exhale, push the hips up, extending the legs. Dropping the hips, Malasana squat. One more time, push those hips up, extend the legs. Inhale, drop. Tucking the right knee into your right armpit, reaching up with the left hand, pushing the left leg out. You can do some wrist rotations. Exhale, come back down to center. Swap sides, tuck the left knee into the left armpit, reach up nice and tall with the right hand. You can twist and rotate the arm here too. Push the hips up. Send the legs out wide. Walking hands over to the right leg, coming into a lunge. As you exhale, step the left leg forward into forward fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands down at your side. Inhale as you reach up, nice and tall. Exhale, forward fold, all the way down to the mat. Let your feet come out a little bit wider than hip distance. Stepping back just a little if you need to. And then begin to drop the hips, coming back into your squat. Preparing for crow pose as you tuck the knees in towards the armpits. Let your hands set out just in front of you. Raise the hips up, tucking those knees in tight. Bring weight forward, lifting one leg at a time. Don't be afraid to bring your weight forward. And then if you like to try with both feet coming up this time, raise the hips, bending into the elbows, knees are holding on tight, lifting one leg at a time, and then maybe both will come up. Looking down towards your mat, release when you're ready. Making your way into downward facing dog. Lengthening out the spine, lengthening out the legs. Coming forward, dropping the knees, pushing back into child's pose. Hands come out long in front of you, just as we started in the beginning. Breathe. Always focusing on your breath. It's a gentle flow today. Just take your time. There's no rush. Coming forward into hero pose. Inhale, reaching up with the hands. Exhale as you grab hold of the right wrist, stretching over towards the left side. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale as you grab a hold of the left hand and reach over towards the right. Go as far as you like. Coming back to center as you exhale, release the hands. Right hand onto the left knee, left hand goes behind you. Gentle twist. Inhale, looking forward first. Bring the hands up. Exhale, bring left hand to right knee, right hand behind you. Twisting, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, looking forward. Bring the hands up. Exhaling as you bring right hand behind the neck. Left hand is going to grab a hold of the right elbow. And you can stay here, or you can gently lean over towards the left side, stretching out that right arm. Inhale as you come back to center, reaching up. Exhale as you bend the left elbow. Left hand goes behind the neck this time, grabbing hold of it with the right hand, bringing that left elbow over towards the right side, and you might feel everything or nothing. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands come down to the side. Bring the hands onto the knee. Exhale and round the back, bringing the chin towards your chest, keeping the arms long. Inhale, looking up, really arch the back. Exhale, push between the shoulder blades. Inhale, looking up, arching the back. Exhale, coming forward, rounding the back, bringing the chin to chest. Coming to center. Inhale, bring the hands up. Exhale as you bring the hands down towards the heart center. Bringing your forehead towards your fingertips. Taking a moment to be grateful for the time and effort you've put into your practice today, knowing that you are as you should be, and you will surely get better at anything you put your mind to. Thank you for joining me today, yogis. Namaste.